guys, I'm Jeff the Homestead Dad. Welcome to Homestead. It's early, not early in the morning, but it's before 8 o'clock and the gnats are out. I think it's because it's so humid and probably because of the horse. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on the homestead. It's been a little bit, so I wanted to do that. It's spring, time is very valuable, but wanted to tell you what was going on. So last weekend we went to the cottage. I don't know if I have any video of that. If I will, I'll put it in here.
No, it's not cold.
It's 60 something degrees out and the wind is blowing. And these two crazies wanted to get in the lake. Say hi.
Hey.
Yeah, he might actually be frozen already.
Yes, wait.
Jonah, wave. Get it.
Can you jump in and get up there and then jump? Can you jump in and get up there and then jump?
James, who caught that fish?
Me.
You did? Did you reel it by yourself?
Hold him up. Hold him. No, come here. Hold the line.
Can you hold the string?
Look at your daddy.
Now hold the string.
Hold the string.
Got it?
Hold it higher. Hold
And
it
then
tight.
say, that's your fish. Look at me.
Your daddy.
Reel it. Reel it in. Good job. Keep going. Is it strong? Oh, you got him. Reel it in. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. It's a big fish. Reel it in. You got to reel more. You're beating him up against the dock. Reel it in. Reel, James. You got him. Okay, stop. That one you did all by yourself. Woohoo! But other than that, we've been doing stuff around here. So still trying to put some weight on Poco. He's doing well. Since we sold our milk cow, the far pasture has grown up more, so he has more grass to pasture on. We still also try to take him out a couple times a day to eat on the longer grass. He's still getting a senior feed to put some weight on. You can see there's no fence around this anymore, and that is because we put all of the goats, well, the goat mamas and the babies, one of whom is right there, mama, baby, back in the big pasture with Poco. Because Hope, our milk cow, is gone, and now our buck goat is gone. We put them back in there, no worries. We sold our buck goat to some friends of ours who like goat meat, so everybody's happy there. I don't have to worry about the kids getting head-butted while they're in the pasture with the animals. Chickens are good. We lost a couple chickens, as tends to happen in spring. If you've ever had animals, especially like chickens, because everything likes to eat chickens, in the spring, lots of time animals start coming out of hibernation more. They got babies to feed. We lost a couple chickens, including our lavender Orpington rooster, which was kind of a bummer. We still have our big boy right there, and we may have a replacement for our lavender rooster. I'll explain that in a minute. We still have our two pigs. They're just chilling over here. Let me see how to show you. They're getting pretty big pretty fast because there's just the two of them. So these guys are doing well, American guinea hogs. And we moved our meat birds into this poultry netting to keep them out here. They've got a little bit more space. Let's see if I can cross this electric line without getting zapped. We've just jumpered this from our box right there. So all of the meat birds are now in here. They had been in that pen when we moved them outside. You can see there's a bunch of poop underneath there. They really needed to get to grass, so now they're on grass. We'll keep them here probably for a week or a week and a half, and then we'll move them over and have the pen be over that way. So that's the plan for the meat birds. They will be butchered soon. Moving them was a pain in the butt because they are dumb. They are really truly bred for eating and pooping and nothing else. They hardly move at all, but they put on weight really fast and they taste really good. So when they're done with that section, we'll move into the section that we're at now. I've got some live traps right there that I need to set out to get the raccoons or the possums or whatever it is that is getting getting the birds. Solar panels, still sitting there, but I've got something in the barn I want to show you. I've got something else in the barn I want to show you. So we had put some eggs in the incubator, and sure enough, we had only 4 hatch. So we've got 4 chicks in here, and you can say, hey Jeff, there's way more than 4 chickens in there. And there are, because I bought 10 more at Tractor Supply. I figured if we're gonna raise a few, we might as well raise more than a few. So I got some Rhode Island red pullets, I got some Buff Orpington pullets, and I got 2 straight run Americanas. So if we get a rooster from that, say hi.
Hi.
Jonah's been helping take care of the animals. If we get a rooster out of the Americanas, we may keep him depending on how he looks. And also the chicks, our chicks are lavender or black, or mostly lavender or black, because those are what our 2 roosters were. So if we get a lavender rooster out of here, we may keep him as well. Hey bud, can you put the lid back on the feed?
Sure.
Okay, and to the last thing that I wanted to show you. Oh, I haven't done any gardening yet. I've started seeds. I've kept the seeds alive. They're still in there getting watered all the time. I just haven't turned ground yet. So I haven't been able to get them in the ground, which is a bummer. Also, the solar panels. So I haven't gotten those hooked up. My buddy Chaz actually got his hooked up and is making power as we speak. I haven't had time yet, but I do have my batteries hooked up and in the rack, hooked up to the bus bars. I've got my inverter right there in that box. I just haven't had time to hook it up. So I need to get the solar panels and the inverter hooked up so I can start making power. And then, like I said, I'm planning on running refrigerators and freezers out here. Chaz is running his dehumidifier, and we both were surprised, but probably shouldn't have been, at how much power a dehumidifier takes. It's like 700 watts. And if you need to take humidity out of the air 10 hours a day, that's 7,000 watt hours. That's a lot of energy. To give you an example, each one of these batteries is about 5.2 kilowatt hours. So 5,200 watt hours. So about 10.4 total. Typical house uses 15 to 20, I think, kilowatt hours of power a day. So that won't get me through a full day, but if it gets me through the night, and the solar panels can then charge stuff up, and it's not going to be running the whole house, so it shouldn't be. But I need to empty my dehumidifier because I try to keep it not humid in here so we don't have mold issues. So that uses a lot of power. But that's what's been going on. You need to get gardening. Bus has kind of taken a little bit of a back seat, but I can show you what's going on in there for 1 second if you haven't been watching. We're ready to paint the floor. And I may actually, today's going to be too humid, I think, to do it. But I may actually have the kids do it. I've got the OSFO, I've treated the rust, so the floor is no longer rusty. It is iron phosphate. So it's all ready to paint. We're going to paint the floor and the walls up to the windows on this side. And then, over here on the windows there. I do need to cut out some spots around the wheel wells like you guys have seen. But again, this is going to have to take a back seat for a minute because I need to get stuff in the ground with regards to gardening before it's too late. Because you guys buy groceries, you know how grocery prices have gone, and I want to grow as much of my own food as possible this year. And having the meat is nice, and having eggs is nice, but we also need veggies and fruits. So, and the good news about the fruits is, one last thing to show you guys. I don't know, until I find another thing to show you guys. The last 3 years, we have had warm-ups early in the spring, and then they go back to freezing again. And it has just killed all of my apple blossoms and sometimes my peach blossoms. I want to show you guys. I'm going to have to take some of these off. Can you guys see? All of these are mini peaches, and there's thousands of them on my peach trees. They are just loaded. So I'm probably going to have to here pretty quickly take at least half of those off, because if all of these turned into peaches, this branch would just rip off. But it's a good problem to have, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some apples this year, and maybe some pears, and maybe even a nectarine, because the nectarine tree, the one nectarine tree I have, always blooms so early that it gets, the blossoms get frozen. I don't think that happened this year because we had a slow warm up. So I'm super excited about that. You guys wanna say hi? There's
Hi.
Addie, say hi.
Hi.
You're getting pretty close. So that's the update on the bus right now, or on the homestead. The bus, the fruit trees, the gardening, the animals, solar. Got lots of projects we need to get done this summer. Still trying to get a couple kids done with school, from the homeschooling, but we're getting there. So thank you guys so much for watching this quick 10-minute update on what's going on in the homestead. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate all the comments. And
Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
God bless you guys.